Topic 9. Our world.
City. City. Countryside. Countryside. Island. Island. Town. Town. Village. Village. World. World. Cloud. Cloud. Moon. Moon. Sky. Sky. Star. Star. Sun. Sun. Cave. Cave. Desert. Desert. Field. Field. Forest. Forest. Grass. Grass. Jungle. Jungle. Lake. Lake. Leaf. Leaf. Leaves. Leaves. Mountain. Mountain. Nest. Nest. Plant. Plant. River. River. Rock. Rock. Waterfall. Waterfall.
This is my Uncle Ted. He lives in a small town in the countryside. I often visit him on weekends. We go fishing together or ride our bikes. Uncle Ted is a vet. He works on a big farm near his town. He looks after horses, sheep, and cows there. He really likes farm animals. One night, Uncle Ted finished work very late. He walked home through the dark, quiet night. Suddenly, he heard a strange noise and saw some bright, flashing lights. He was frightened, and he tripped over a rock on the ground, and he fell down. But he didn't hurt himself. He looked up and saw a UFO in the sky. It came down towards him and landed in a green field by the river. Then he saw 3 pink aliens with blue hair. They wore purple uniforms and black shoes. They looked at Uncle Ted and said, "Hello!" and smiled. The pink aliens invited Uncle Ted to their spaceship. They asked him to look at their pink kangaroo, which had hurt its leg. Uncle Ted bandaged its leg, and the kangaroo was much better after that. The pink aliens were very nice and friendly. They offered Uncle Ted some pink tea with space cookies, and they took some pictures. They also gave Uncle Ted a present. It was a beautiful plant with green and pink leaves. The next day, Uncle Ted came to our house. He was very excited. He told us about the aliens and the pink kangaroo, then showed us some pictures of them. We were very surprised. Last weekend, Uncle Ted brought his potted plant to our house because he was going away on a long trip.
I'm going on a vacation to Australia. Will you take care of my plant when I'm away?
He asked me and smiled. I water the plant every day. This morning, I saw a new pink leaf on it. Maybe the aliens are coming to visit our planet again. I also got a postcard from Uncle Ted from Australia. It was a picture of a kangaroo, but this one was brown, not pink. I sometimes look up in the sky and watch the stars. I'd like to see the UFO and the pink aliens with blue hair. I'm sure we could be good friends.
Kiwi English Center. Bringing English to your life.
I live on this island, and this is my home. When I look around, I don't feel alone. I go to a forest, I sit by the lake. Life here is quiet, but I feel awake. I lived in big cities, I lived in small towns, with doctors and teachers, and dancers and clowns. But nothing compares to this island I know. My small lovely heaven, my balance I love. I can count all the bats in the sky. By day all the birds and butterflies fly. The river gives water, the moon gives me light. The plants are my food and everything's right. I lived in big cities, I lived in small towns, with doctors and teachers and dancers and clowns. But nothing compares to this island I know. My small lovely heaven, my balance I love. Is there anything better than that waterfall? This grass and those fields and the leaves when they fall. From the top of the mountain, the wind's very cold. But I feel fantastic, I never feel old. I lived in big cities, I lived in small towns, with doctors and teachers and dancers and clowns. But nothing compares to this island I know. My small lovely heaven, my balance I love. I live on this island, and this is my home. When I look around, I don't feel alone. I go to a forest, I sit by the lake. Life here is quiet, but I feel awake. I lived in big cities, I lived in small towns, with doctors and teachers and dancers and clowns. But nothing compares to this island I know. My small lovely heaven, my balance I love.
This video edited by Kiwi English Center. Kiwi English Center. Bringing English to your life.